Hey, welcome to the Bandai Hangout. Waited 5 minutes just for you, Chris. Yeah, we can see comments before we start, but we're not childish. Decided that I wanted to blend in completely the background with the red hat, red shirt. So if you see me just stand still, I'm going to try to like sneak up on Justin, like judo chop or something like that. We have a real fun, entertaining show for you today. We used to do it a lot. We used to go through some of the amazing fan photos because I think one of the great things about the collectible business is people that take those and turn into art and, take these figures, put them in these amazing poses, put them in these backgrounds, takes so much time to do it. And I really love the behind the scenes stuff, like you see like Black Series does and plastification and stuff like that. That's actually my favorite stuff, to see like the behind the scenes and then it goes into the photo. So I'm bearing the lead. I'm here with Justin. I'm here with AJ. How are you guys doing today?
Fabulous, Dave. Thank you.
Trying to stay out of your shot here.
I know. There's always a one arm, elbow, or something ridiculous.
I'm in. I'm out.
Yeah. No. Very excited about the show. How are you, AJ?
We've been at a con the other week. We're going to be at a con next week.
No.
So happy to do one of these in between it.
And I spent a week sick. So sorry, Chris, I know you're going to ask. Unfortunately, I went to Seattle, came back, was sick for a week. I didn't have any answers for you, but you are on the top of my list of things to catch up on today, so don't worry about it. So before we get started, what are these things in front of us?
All right, so we got Itchy Poncho figures from My Hero Academia. For people who know the show, these are the villains. You have Dobby, Twice. Oh man, they're escaping me.
There's
Himiko.
One's a house elf.
Twice. Shigaraki. And then, why do I always forget her name?
Himiko?
Yeah, there you go. Like Stabby.
I don't even watch the show and I know this stuff.
The nicknames of Stabby.
Yeah, I was going to call this one Grabby Hands.
Yeah.
Grammy Hands.
I should ask you what you think their names were
I know.
before I had stuff. But right now, they're all available on P Bandai with free shipping.
What?
Yeah, so
Save you $10.
if you get all of them, save yourself the shipping.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so you might have saw Mike clicked over to himself. He does not like polygonal shapes, and so he has no shapes behind him. He's just a plain blank canvas. That's what he loves. That's what he likes. We're more of a peacock kind of setting over here. We like to fly.
Yeah.
Peacock's gotta let us fly.
Should've painted that
fly. So hi to everyone in the chat who has sent us well wishes and get well soon. Very appreciative. If we're going to show some really cool art today, so if there's something you like, make sure to give the artist a follow, a like, a comment. It doesn't cost anything. It's just a great way to support someone who's really mostly doing this as like a passion. I don't think anyone we're going to be showing is making $1 million off this. They deserve it. I wish they were.
Money,
yeah. If they get, Mike got a job off it, I guess. You can get a cool job off of it.
That's all you'll get is jobs.
But for the most part, it's the passion. It's what they love to do. And so the best way you can support them is just to follow their account, follow their journey, watch them improve, and then even learn from them. A lot of them are real collaborative and want to show you this is where I started. This is what I'm shooting on. And I think most of them would just tell you if you're intimidated, you got an iPhone or Samsung or whatever those Android phones are. You got one of those. Take some.
The big phone?
The flip phones now. Now they're all flipping.
They're back to flipping?
They're back to flips.
They're all flipping.
I call those Breaking Bad phones.
Yeah, burners.
Burner
I'm all burner now. So Justin, is there anything you want to say before we started on this wonderful journey?
I do. Annette Crowder in all caps. Love it. In the comment section.
Oh, I'm like, yeah, that's bold.
Yeah. All right. Howdy, Annette. Thanks for joining. Very exciting stuff. So I'm going to just share my screen here. Just take a second. I have all sorts of photos. Now, real quick, if your photo was not selected this time, don't fret. We were just kind of pressed for time. And I think we got like 5 from our whole team each.
Yeah, I was like, man, I like this, but I also like this. I picked 5. It's so hard.
Right. No, super hard. But don't let that discourage you, because this is a segment that we'll probably have on most of our live streams going forward, unless it's like at a show or something. But we definitely always want to highlight your guys' amazing photos. This was something that we did like a year ago. Then we got a new studio and then kind of lost sight of what we're doing.
Something nice.
Yeah, a lot of things.
AJ became a disco diva. He was just, I mean, he wouldn't stop dancing.
Yeah, we still don't have the disco ball here.
You got the fish boots that are in 40-year-old virgin, which is cool.
Yeah. Just want to go home and
Wear them.
Wear them.
Yeah. But anyway, enough of all that. Again, if you're not featured in this particular live stream, don't sweat it. We'll probably get you on the next one. All right? So let me
Just keep tagging us.
Yeah, just make sure you tag Bandai
be
Collect
sure to tag
at Bandai Collect. And also, I'm thinking if we had a cool hashtag, maybe you guys can help us out. I'm thinking like a Bandai fan pics or something. If you guys have ideas, send them our way so we can make it easy.
Get a real like InfoWars vibe out.
Hey.
Like a little Alex Jones action over there. Ivermectin.
Have you ever seen that one with the?
Today's newspaper as like proof of life. It looks pretty cool.
What?
I swear you're in the same room. Like, look at me, look at Justin's shot, look at your shot. Like, I promise you, it's in the same room.
It's just a corner situation, everybody. We have the special white wall over here.
There are 3 walls that have color on it, and he chose the one that has none.
Yeah.
And he almost knocked over a light.
Yeah, I just saw that.
It would have been amazing. So, Justin, are you ready?
I think so. You might get like a little.
Ooh, like when he goes like infinity.
Thing, yeah.
Well, that's my favorite part. It's gonna happen no matter what, Justin. Just make it happen.
No, it's not. It's like frozen. There we go.
Oh, frozen no jerks.
Wow, there it is.
There it is, infinity.
All right. So you guys see that? Is that on everyone's screen?
I see it.
So this is. Who's starting to do first? This is one of Mike's picks, right?
Yes, this is one of mine. This is my buddy Adam Ridgetop. He's an Alien and Predator fan, and we are both connected through that fandom. And he's got some looks like figure arts Alien versus Predator here, which are really, really, really old. But I personally would love to see some more monster arts of these guys back in the day. From these guys back in the day, like if we brought them back. But yeah, I thought Ridgetop had some great lighting here. And fun. I think he shot these in my apartment. Now that I'm looking at that background, actually, that looks like my apartment.
Really look at red.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm biased. Maybe I'm biased having my friends here, but no, I really enjoy the Alien and Predators, and I would love for Tamashi to bring them back.
That's a great question. You know, are you a big sports guy, Mike?
I can be at times.
So, I mean, because of your affiliation, do you like the Nashville Predators?
No, I don't. Do they have a Predator as their?
I mean, it's not the Predator. It's,
Oh, that's a shame.
it's like a cat.
Right.
Could have easily been like a little beam on someone. What's that? They're about to win.
Yeah.
Real quick, I'm seeing in the comments there's some confusion. We're checking all social platforms. It doesn't have to be limited to Twitter or Instagram. If it's a TikTok thing, if it's a Facebook thing, whatever. We're trying to track them all down. It just takes a hot minute, like I said.
Mhm.
This one just happens to be on Twitter. A bulk of them are on Instagram now.
Thank you, Benny. It's a saber-tooth tiger, not a cat.
Are we ready to move on?
I didn't want to assume the cat. I didn't want to. I knew it wasn't a panther because there is a team called the Panthers, but I didn't want to say the wrong cat.
This is another one of yours, Mike.
Oh yeah, I should just stamp. This is a Figure Mania show. I believe he's pretty well known in the figure arts community these days. The monster arts. He takes a lot of great Godzilla and kaiju photos of his monster arts figures, and I feel like they're mostly like natural or no post production. There might be some few things here and there, but it's all done in camera, which is just so impressive.
Little helicopters?
Yeah, he always gets these little figures and buildings and builds dioramas and just gets the right light in there, and it's crazy. I'm always and he gets these figures in the most incredible poses sometimes too. I don't know how he does it, but this one caught my eye this morning when I was looking through
camera, put it on.
Yeah, I feel like I can't get shots sometimes because my camera's too big and I can't get in there all nice and tight. And his camera just gets right where
He's
he's
got BC. He's got big camera energy over there.
Yeah.
My camera's too big to capture all the action.
So be sure to give Figure Mania Joe a follow.
Yeah. Oh, nice. You're wearing a Wayland Utani shirt in there. It's a good shirt. We're fans of you for wearing that. Oh yeah, this is another one of mine. So isn't Turles recently released? The new figure arts? Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of photos of him popping up, and I thought this was cool. Just like great lighting.
It's on pre-order just before San Diego Comic.
Oh, that's right. It's funny to see Goku Blue fighting very first season Dragon Ball Z kind of movie villain, but I just loved the energy of the shot and the composition, and it was a lot of fun.
So this is Cat Legion, but my brain had like a stroke. I'm like, cat leg, Ion, what's happening right now? But
So close.
Yeah. Cat legion. Don't trust those cat people.
They could be predators.
Oh.
Oh no, it's tying together.
Steven's toy reviews. This is a good one. So this was also this is sort of a joint pick between Mike and myself. What's interesting about this one in particular is you have the Festrian fingerprint bike from Elden Ring with a gashapon little crab.
That was a crab.
Yeah.
What's funny is when I saw that, I'm like, that's a gashapon item right
Right.
there.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's
I'm
sweet.
in love with like the silly stuff like that.
All right. No, I'm a fan. There's some fun photos here. It's a mixture. Good stuff.
Yeah,
I
great
like
stuff.
That one. That one's cool too.
That is cool.
I almost picked that one.
Did you?
Almost.
Yeah, that happens a lot. I mean, we're all coming through like
Yeah.
all the tags because you remember you tag at Bandai Collect. That's how we see them. So there were some duplicates that complicate.
Oh, that's a great one.
It's a gashapon alligator too.
I like the Gashpon.
Yeah, that was like
There's a lot of alligators roaming around. There's like the Fiona from G.I. Joe Classified. Then there was that one that Tamashi did, like a crazy alligator.
That big one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I get this one back.
I think that's the one. Yeah.
I think that's what I'm most impressed with, like Gashapon. Like they have all the cool license and IPs, but most people I see like are all into like the crabs and the bugs. Like those bugs look like just super creepy.
I did a dinosaur one where you got like chisel your little way out. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Like a
little,
like Left
you're like
Project.
Dr. Grant, you're like,
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah,
like
dinosaurs.
like Hansel said, like someone soaked it in water. Do not soak it in
yeah,
water.
it turns into a paste.
I did that.
And it's crazy.
Oh, you did that?
I did that, and it made a very big mess, and
It's not what
it took
it's
me a
meant
while.
for.
It took me a lot longer to clean up than it was to build the whole thing.
I believe it. We do have a couple of Gashapon stores across the country right now.
Yeah.
One that's near and dear to your heart though is right here in Little Tokyo.
Yeah. So we've got one. There's one in Little Tokyo. There are two in New York. They're both at the book off over there. So one's like in Brooklyn, and the other one is really Manhattan, I believe. So both there's two in book off, and then there's one in Texas at the Mitsuwa in Plano, Texas. So
How embarrassing for Justin.
Crocodile. What did I say?
It's
Alligator.
an alligator.
No.
Idiot.
I don't know my differences for any of
It's the
those.
same thing. Everybody knows that.
The chompy chomps.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but once Hawkstop calls you out, I can't.
Oh, man.
I can't just let it pass.
One of those. But you're real fun at parties. Yeah. But yeah, okay, a crocodile. Alligators go they're in the sewer, right? People flush
My
them.
mama said.
Is it alligators that are underwater and crocodiles are above water? How's that work?
Who's the one that hangs out with Oliver Platt in like plastic? What is that?
That's the crocodile.
Crocodile.
Oh no, it's a gator because she's like, I'm rooting for the gator.
Maybe it's a misnomer.
No,
No one knows.
nobody
I don't
knows.
know.
They're dinosaurs. Nobody knows.
Dino
It's
DNA.
crazy. Dino.
It's a chupacabra.
Thank you very much, Steven Star Reviews. Who often reviews our stuff?
Nice.
Throwing that up.
Give him a follow.
Give him a follow. This is one of yours too, Mike?
Oh yeah, I'm a big Piccolo fan, and I don't know. I just love. If you know my photography, I love a lot of colors. So when I see a rainbow, you got Piccolo and rainbows. It's just a
It's
perfect
a double rainbow.
It's a double rainbow, and he's so excited about it. He's so happy about the rainbow. I don't know. It's just I loved this shot when I saw it. It was great. It reminds me of when he blew up the moon
Mhm.
kind of energy, but he's blowing up rainbows now.
He's like, enough of these rainbows.
Piccolo would hate rainbows.
I saw a really pretty rainbow once. It was like the most defined rainbow I'd ever seen. It looked gorgeous versus like sort of that fainted sort of rainbow. It was so bright.
I saw one that
Faint.
went. It was the picture of some waterfall, and it was a full circle rainbow.
Whoa.
Like it was like a
I
full
think we
rainbow.
crossed over.
Like, it was like, whoa.
I think I saw like the end of a rainbow, but unfortunately,
Was
it
there a
was,
pot of gold?
no, it was like
You fly
it was
through
like
it.
in like a really like dumpy area. Like, why is it end here?
Well, maybe because it's just one of those like homeless where the heart is kind of thing.
I don't know. I think that's where the sewage ends.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Well, the figure fanatic. Don't trust fanatics. They're crazy.
Like the Philly fanatic?
Right. All right. Then you got Jay here, right?
Oh yeah, this is my pick. So, for one, I love the Kakashi SH. It's really fun to play with articulation.
Mhm.
Two, Jay put it in the woods, and like it probably just is like a backyard.
Yeah, it
too.
looks like a backyard.
It's just literally there, but like that's what makes it so good.
Right.
Also, Jay, I hope you had like you moved to Hawaii, so we won't. Yeah, so we won't really get to see him as often. Hero's currently in
You know
Hawaii.
why?
It's a hobby thing. going on over there. But no, yeah, like this photo, I'm like, man, it's a good figure. It's in the woods. I like it.
There's no snakes in Hawaii.
I'm
So feel free to roam the jungle and not worry about getting bit by a snake.
I'm surprised after all these years, no jerk off is just to say, I want to bring snakes to Hawaii.
There's a movie, isn't the movie about the guy going from Hawaii to the States?
Yeah,
And
he was on a
there's
train.
Snakes on a plane.
Didn't make it.
The snakes on a plane starts in Hawaii. Snakes on a plane
Yeah.
starts in Hawaii.
Somehow
All the
not.
cats all would eat the snakes. There's too many cats on the island.
Dude, after Snakes on a Plane, I saw like one of those horrible like sci-fi movies. It was like a B-budget type thing where it was snakes on a train.
Yes.
Yeah.
So bad.
The train like goes into like this giant
A giant snake.
Oh my god, it's like an old Hot Wheels like playset kind of thing. It's crazy.
And that was in the trailer.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I love when they take the figures outside and use like natural lighting and the natural settings and stuff like that. It just kind of makes it feel more real. As silly
Yeah.
as that sounds.
Sure.
So I love it.
And then keep an eye on the comments, Dave.
I do.
I can't see.
That's what I do.
That is JMed410.
Snakes are scary.
Hey, usually he does a lot of Kamen Rider ones. I'm like, man, this
I agree.
non-Kamen Rider one
Yeah, he's
works
super
so
Kamen
well.
Here's another J one. This is a crossover. You got Onion and some Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I picked that one.
You did.
I did.
Also J.
Also Jay. Yeah, I mean I love Pokemon. I just love the look and the feel of it. The ghost type Pokemon.
Why is the screen all weird?
What do you mean? Why is the screen all
I
weird?
mean, look at you.
Oh, I zoomed it in so you could read the comments.
Oh. Fix that.
I can zoom it back out.
Oh, okay. So they're not seeing. Okay.
Yeah.
They
I
don't
was
see
like, I was like, why are they looking at that horrible thing? Yeah.
I'll take care of the comments, Mike. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just loved it. Anya got trying to protect her little Pikachu there, and then of course, Gengar just up there doing what Gengar does.
Yeah, Gengar, bananas.
Yeah. Very
Good stuff.
I didn't realize that Jay had already been selected as someone. I didn't want to show favoritism,
Sure.
but he did such a good job.
So this one's one of my favorites, mainly because of the name.
You're welcome.
Yeah, like I immediately went the caboose because I love talking like that because I'm a weirdo.
Hang on. Stop the live stream. We can answer the Canadian question for the millionth time. Sorry, Gary, we weren't ignoring your question. It's just we've answered it so many times. We do US. I'm sure one day they would love to go to Canada, but we don't know when that date is, and we don't have control over when Canada will get Premium Bandai. We wanted to go to Premium Bandai. We have a lot of people that we've met up in Canada who are passionate, who are great fans, and we want to make sure that they can get what the rest of the world's going to be able to get. But at this point, I don't know if they have a distribution partner up in Canada that can handle it. We were formerly Bluefin. We were a distribution partner for Bandai before it became Bandai. So we had the infrastructure to be able to bring Premium Bandai from Japan and Asia over to America. I know Premium Bandai has plans to expand to other regions in the world in the next coming years. Unfortunately, I either don't know or I'm not at liberty to say which region it's coming to, but I don't know anything about Canada. I wish it was going there because, like I said, we love our neighbors to the north. I love the Vancouver Canucks because when they win, they riot. When they lose, they riot. And when they don't even play, they riot sometimes. So they are an inspiration to me. So yeah. So sorry, Justin, you can continue now.
That's fine. I went to Vancouver after the rides, like 2 weeks after the rides, then for my birthday. It was fun and festive.
I just got
broken glass everywhere.
Right. I just got the feeling we were going to get the same question over and over and over again.
Well, to be fair, they were nice enough to say that they had been harassing. So self-awareness is good.
Yeah. All right.
Kamen Rider from the cabooses.
Yeah, so none of these figures made it our way. So even I own a couple of these, I had to go and order them through other sites. But I love when David had mentioned from the outer part to the inner photo, from like a far perspective, you're like, cool, it's just posed. But then when you get real up close to it, it's like, wow, that's a different photo. And that's what I kind of thought about on these, and I'm like, man, those are really good shots. Like, I think with the two just standing there, it's literally just, I will put this figure in front of this figure and leave it like that. So from far away, you're like, oh, cool, I like your display. But from a perspective with that photo, I'm like, man, that's a fight. In fact, it's almost like a JoJo reference.
What?
Almost. See?
Like,
All right. Yeah, no, so I love these photos.
Perfect. And look at the little tiny belts.
I know, that's about you guys.
I know, it's on my desk. Let's get a job. But not really. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Digging. That's at Caboosed.
Caboose! Yeah, say it right.
Yeah. You definitely want to work here, right? You got to hear my loud voice in the office.
Alright. Because, I love my comment. So you...
Back-to-back common range is
Look,
such a stereotype,
it's got an
AJ.
explosion on the back.
If the third one is the next one's a
No,
common
no,
rider
no,
too.
I know it's not. I know it's not.
I even said something, but I'm like, AJ, you got a lot of common right.
So I love it. The figures are so good. There's an explosion on this one. Also, it's like my favorite one, and I just got it also. So I'm gonna shout out Toku Photo Biz. He got me this figure, so it's chilling right now upstairs. But I love that it has an explosion on there. I know we've shown displays too before, at our shows where it's cotton and then the wires are going through it, but seeing it in a photo looks completely different.
I love how you work for a company that sells these and you weren't able to get one and you had to have them get it.
It's not my mom. They're like, Bandai.
It's so funny what the perception is we're just swimming in anything we want.
Right.
And then Bandai, we can't keep
Yeah. It's hoops, a lot of hoops. And we need big hoops because we're big guys.
Yeah. No, but I love the explosion on this.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And this is Not Always Han.
Wow, I read that.
I read that wrong.
I think in my brain before we started this, I had to do everything broken up. So
Okay.
I'm actually impressed, Justin, that you. I mean, reading it now, it makes 100%. I'm like, how can I not? But I don't think.
Yeah.
I think I would have stared at that for a while.
I would have too.
And it's because Instagram doesn't let you do the capital letters where they should be. Hey, Trekkie, unfortunately, we won't be at C2E2 this month. We are at Emerald City, and C2E2 was just a little too close to that, so we're not going to be able to be in Chicago. We were just there in August, and so maybe next year. But yeah, unfortunately, this year we will not be in Chi-Town. Which is
There you go, Chad. He's the guy who got me the figure. Thanks, Chad.
Hey, and Not Always Han is in the comments.
Yeah. Thanks for having a cool photo.
Yeah, there's more fire. AJ likes the fire.
I like an explosion.
If he were in a movie, he would be one of the cool heroes walking away
There's
from
a whole
it.
song about that on this.
But see, you can tell because he's on YouTube and you can see his name.
It's capital.
Clearly not always Han because it's got the capital. See, Twitter's better, or YouTube's better than Instagram.
There you go.
I just don't like that. I put a capital letter there. Put it in my name.
Sure.
Put some respect on my name.
All right, moving on. 88 Figs. Follow at 88 Figs.
Yeah, that's great.
I like this one.
This was one of my picks too.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang it, AJ. Stealing my stuff.
I can't help it. The sky looks good. It's a good angle.
Composition's great.
Yeah. Funny enough, I think there are also a couple of other photos from people who have little containers. And I'm like, man, I think I know where to get those containers. Daiso has these little containers. And I'm like, man, in a photo, they look really good.
It's a game changer. This is the opposite of everything I always thought with Instagram and selfies. It's always looking down.
Yeah.
To hide all my chins. This one's looking up.
Hey, look, I'm not even shot anymore, Justin.
Hey, sweet.
I toined on you.
I appreciate
You're more
totally
tweet. You're more tweet now.
88 Figs, awesome. And just real quick, I hope there's nothing offensive. Don't backfire on me here. Just a lot of really cool photos. So definitely.
Right, it's got a vibe to them too. So it's very atmospheric and it's very
consistent.
Yeah, so it's really cool.
Yeah, 100%. Books, check them out.
I picked this one just because, it looks literally, the first thing I got was The Boys Are Back in Town.
Boys are back.
Boys are back in town.
Boys are back in town.
No, I love it.
This is at Ozkai.
Yeah, there's always a couple people whenever they get Gundam figure or Gundam model kits. They're always man, I'm missing the one.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy, he got all of them.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's enough for me. And also, I like the composition for it.
And which mobile suit is your favorite from Wii?
Obviously, it's Heavy Arms.
Yeah.
You got the big guns. I think it was the first time I'd seen Wing, I'm like, you guys got big guns.
Right, the chest opens up.
But as I grew up, I got concerned with, he's going to run out of ammo.
Right.
I'm like, oh no, the ones with actual weapons, they're gonna survive through most of this.
Yeah, that would have been a really cool scene too, running out of ammo and then just getting torn apart or something.
He's got little knives, so that's not enough.
We were just talking about Desperado the other day, and the part when the guy with the 2 Gatling guns and the Suzuki, when he runs out and then he gets shot in the side. And it's sad. No, it's great. I like Wing too.
We need an HG or RG Heavy Arms Custom EW. I agree. That'd be nice.
All right, so here's one for me. This is Adventures in Collecting.
Whoa. I like it.
Chesty McChesty pants over here.
You know, I think our conversation earlier could be our new phrase that pays. Because AJ was like, they should ask you what your favorite version of Goku is. My favorite version of Goku is Vegeta. So they come over, they're like, hey, what's your favorite form of Goku? And we go, Vegeta.
There you go.
Sorry.
And these don't get to harass me this time. Don't get to harass me.
Did they not get to harass me last time? I sure felt.
I always thought it was me.
Oh, I think they got
I'm
all
the
of us.
victim.
Always.
It's all good. But no, they're great villains.
Yeah, I really like the lighting on that.
That's great.
What did they put to make the lighting?
I like that they use the purple light to make that look like he's being lit up by his beam blast. That's great.
Right. Off to the side there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. I mentioned Collecting podcast. A lot of fun. Check it out. I was on it once, like 3 years ago. I haven't invited me back. They don't like me.
That's a flex. That's on your baseball card.
Right. That's funny. Check them out. They have a lot of fun guests. Look at that. They got Hasbro folk there.
Bonjour, Juan.
Bonjour. Oh, I know who speaks.
It's a bonjour.
This is another one that was fun. Okay,
It's telephone.
so this is the Otaku Lens, which I'm all like, Theo takes something. The first time I read it, like it was playing tricks on me. I was like, what? Who's Theo? But this is the Otaku Lens, and I'm just a sucker for that new Venom. I absolutely love it. It's no
That's
secret.
awesome.
I talk about it every freaking live stream that we have. I think it's fantastic.
Watch our new video that just went up about it.
Yeah, and then it'll look great.
It's
I like
great.
it.
It's a fun figure. I
Nice
love
job
it.
on that, Mike.
Thanks.
Did your video have him on a cell phone talking to Regina?
I didn't have a phone accessory. I
It's
would
got
have.
almost similar colors though. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I used those colors, which I thought this was like a BTS of my shoot for a second.
No, this looks great. Love it.
I love that he's on the phone. One of my fun first sort of like cosplay experiences was like, I don't know, it was probably in the 80s or something. Like some dressed as a Klingon at a show, and he had to go use a payphone, and so I took a picture with like an actual disposable camera. It was just funny to me that this Klingon was just sitting there on a payphone
Oh,
talking to
there's more
somebody.
photos to it.
Yeah.
There's more.
See?
That's all in an arrow.
There you go.
There's more.
Eddie,
Yeah,
And tell me it's one of those red ones.
yeah,
you didn't pay the phone bill, Eddie.
Oh
Oh,
man.
whoa, twist.
yeah.
And oh yeah, because it has the cool accessory of
Yeah.
coming out of your back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Came out of that guy.
Love it. Awesome job. The Otaku Lens.
I thought you were really gonna go with Theo still.
So this one's fun. We got some Storm figures. Very excited about this one. It's a little ladder match.
Whoa.
Which you could totally see happening in like the Tokyo Dome.
All right.
Like if I was in Japan and I was seeing wrestling in the Tokyo Dome and some guy came out in a leopard mask and Jushin Thunder Liger was there too, I would be like, this is
This is
just,
happening.
this is just what wrestling in the Tokyo Dome is like. 5 stars.
That's right.
That's awesome. All the figures in the background too. I thought that was just a cutout picture for a second.
Wrong.
Yeah.
But they're all figures. That's awesome.
I would have thrown in like a dog tongue or something, like in Mike Tyson's Punch Out or whatever, you know.
Right.
In the audience.
And I like they're fighting for the Intercontinental Championship belt, which
Just
is
a working
and
person.
it's arguably like the most famous and best ladder match ever. You could once you get to TLC, there's other options, but like WrestleMania 10, Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, 2 Intercontinental belts, the real one, the fake one. And no one had seen really a ladder match before, and everyone was like, "Well, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life."
Sounds dangerous.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need like those tiny ladders.
yeah. What was crazy about
Figures.
that ladder match is they only had one ladder. Like they're like, "Well, nothing's gonna happen to the ladder," and then like they didn't realize that they were gonna use it as like a weapon and thing. And so like
Right.
you see like Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon just beating the heck out of each other with this ladder and just getting more janky and more janky. They're like, "Well, what happens if it breaks?" Now they got like 10 ladders
Then
underneath.
they got a guy on top to just lower the belt a
Yeah.
little bit.
He's gonna jump. That was cool because he had to get both belts down.
Yeah.
Because Michaels decided he didn't want to be champion. He wanted to like walk away for a while. And they made Razor the champion, which was the best decision ever because Razor Ramon was the best.
Mm-hmm.
The bad guy. Mine.
Oh my goodness. So Figure Kingdom. Check them out. All right, I saw in the comments earlier, someone was like, I'm just here for Mint Blue Rocket, and there you go. Actually met her at Fan Expo in Canada, in Toronto.
Nice.
Fun new woman, uptown all the way. She's a super Gunpla builder. I'll zoom in, you can see that she has a billion kits behind her. So follow her on Instagram and TikTok, Mint Blue Rocket.
Yeah, your TikToks are fun.
Yeah.
It's always just like I don't regret any of my decisions, and then she's like, and then she looks behind her, she's like, not a one.
She also has some fun apparel as well. So be supportive. Fantastic.
man. Like the clip.
I know.
The headphones are like RX-78 colors.
Fantastic. No, she's great. And if you're ever in Canada, check the con circuit. She'll probably be there. But having fun with the strike figure, which is one of my favorite kits, just because like with that always looks awesome with all these like wings popping out and everything.
Yeah, thanks, Terry. Yeah, she does build live on Twitch, and there's a lot of people who build live on Twitch. She's just very good about helping you.
Mhm.
Like the gap between AJ building and me building might as well be like the Grand Canyon, and so she's very approachable and very very helpful. So
Mhm.
definitely not a gatekeeper like some.
You don't know how to build?
I know. I mean, I know how to build how I think it should be built. Like
You just push down on the
If-
parts. Use your teeth.
if I build it and it looks anything like the box and it can stand like this, I have succeeded.
There you go.
That's actually a really good checkpoint. I think when I was younger, that was my checkpoint. All pieces are on.
Right.
Yeah, but now you just have to be in some like crazy pose. It's got to have all the accessories on it.
People often ask you to define success, and yours is, my Gundam can do this.
Right. It was like when my
All the
paladin
parts
hit
are-
level 42 in World of Warcraft. Like beating this game.
All the parts are closed. They didn't fall off. It stands.
Yep.
It's good.
Perfect. Yes, Mint Blue Rocket. Check her out. And one of our own, look at that. So I picked this one. This is from Mike's Dot Monsters.
Who?
He's crazy.
Was Mike's Monsters with no dot taken?
It might have been, I think.
Curious.
Yeah, it might have been back in the day.
As someone who used to have an underscore in his Twitter handle, I'm always curious.
Yeah.
So this is fun. You got the Violante there, you got the Godzilla,
Yeah.
and you got the Spritz in action. Sweating.
Oh yeah, there's multiple
Sweating like
shots.
baloney. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can
Bologna.
smell that
I
comment.
didn't smell the way I used to.
I haven't even seen a slice of bologna since I was a child, but I remember little beads of like moisture on it. I'm
I'm
like,
gonna leave like
what?
one bologna just like right on your desk.
Yeah.
Remember these?
Oh. I'm a meat eater and bologna disgusts me. I can only imagine what it does to someone who doesn't
yeah,
eat
it's
meat.
a nightmare to do.
Yeah, I'm a meat eater too, and I'm over here like, oh.
What is it called? Like a meat roll? Or there's a like, so we call it bologna on the West Coast. I guess the East Coast calls it like something else. I mean, pork roll? I think it's called a pork.
People here, who's ever heard
It
that?
doesn't matter. Because I was watching something, they kept saying pork roll. But I'm like, what the heck is pork roll? And then finally, I'm like, oh, it's bologna.
Maybe
It's
it's
like-
because it sounds weird.
Well, maybe it's like Coke and pop and soda.
Like cocaine.
No.
It's a different one. But awesome job, Mike. I think that's fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah, those are all monster arts.
Oh, and teeth.
I think I shot those in front of my TV and then in front of my window with a spray water one. And yeah, just a bunch of colorful
You
lighting.
just stick up for a real plant. You just watering your house plant.
Yeah. I'm just doing my normal watering.
This is
She bites a little back though.
That's the special color version.
The one that lights up and everything.
2021 or so.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a monster. It's huge. Takes up a whole shelf by
Thank
itself.
goodness it's a monster. It fits to your
Yeah.
title.
Never to David's picks.
Hey! Surprise, surprise. It was Star Wars.
Yeah.
We actually met Josh Cobrapla at Seattle in Emerald City.
Mhm.
And can you believe it? I remembered a name.
I know.
Usually it's like, hey, Justin, what's that guy we met's name? And like, I remember our entire interaction. If you told me your partner's name or your wife's name, your kids' names, your dog's name, I'll remember all of that. But I'm terrible at names. I apologize to anyone. I've done this before in the past. Like Toku Chris, I think I called him like 9 names before I finally. Oh, it's Chris. That makes sense.
Chris.
Toku Chris. So we met him and his buddy, who unfortunately I don't remember his buddy's name. Do you remember his buddy's name? Doesn't matter. This is about you, Josh. So he had a couple things I wanted to highlight, but this was the one I wanted to highlight the most. He was real proud of his X-Wing, and as someone who really, really loves X-Wings, I said X-Wings twice. Y-Wings.
Those X and Y's.
Sorry, Star Wars is going to come at me. Someone who loves the Y-Wings, loves the little bombers that do absolutely nothing in A New Hope. You know, they're like going to be like the savior. Like, oh, don't worry, Gold Leader and the Y-Wings, they're gonna bomb this thing and gonna save us. There's like 6 of them, and they all get blown up and accomplish 0. We need Luke to come save them.
They get unalived.
They get unalived, as the internet now calls it. But I love this. I love the color scheme. I love that he incorporated, some of the ground stuff, with the ATST, the turbo laser, stuff like that. So the diorama itself is really cool too. And I'm just a sucker for, alternate colors. This obviously is from like a Blue Squadron. And I think it's just super duper cool. And I just love how ugly Y-Wings are.
Yeah, they look unfinished.
Right, like there should be like a casing or something.
Like, this looks like they pulled over in a bad neighborhood and asked for directions, and while they were talking to the guy, somebody stripped all the parts.
It's like an IKEA building. Where does this go? I don't know.
Yeah.
So
It's almost like reminiscent of like a hot rod, where hot rods always have like tubes and things coming out.
Sure.
But
Intake,
the Y-Wing is definitely not the hot rod of Star Wars. That's for sure.
I will say, when I was doing badge scanning at ECCC, and he came up and was like, "You may not know me, but I'm Cobra Club." I'm like, "Whoa, I totally know you."
Yeah, so he must have just got done talking to you because we saw him a couple aisles over, and he recognized us from the live stream, obviously. And I'm like, "Oh my God, I love all your photos!" So it was kind of like I don't want to say starstruck because I genuinely love all of his stuff, but I was like, "Oh my God, I follow you on Instagram. I love all your stuff." So, yeah.
I think I know, Mr. Juan.
Look at that. That's sharp. I don't think I ever realized that there was little itty bitty guns on the roof.
Yeah.
Does he got to go out in space and man this?
No.
I feel like
They got
the
the
covers here.
There should be a guy with like a little space helmet on and out here firing this gun. For when there's ships attacking from behind, they should have a guy up there like in the Humvees and turn around and attack. Yeah. That's a design flaw.
Well, these really
I'll send a note.
Y-Wings are bombers. If they're going 1-on-1 with like another like fighter, then they're dead.
Mm-hmm.
So Y-Wings are meant to go and bomb the surface. So they're meant to be protected by like other craft like headhunters or like X-Wings.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones who take care of like the actual ship-to-ship combat to protect them.
Well, what's this little droid doing? Why doesn't he man this little gun and shoot the guy instead of
He does, but I mean these aren't very powerful weapons.
So why even bother weighing it down with them? I guess weight doesn't really matter in space.
Yeah, you got something, and this could be something to where when they're in the atmosphere, if they're landed or something like that, like it can take like anti-personnel.
A dumb ship to me.
I think it's a cool ship. I mean, it's not a B-wing, which is the greatest ship.
Is it a capital B? Because that'd be cool.
Of course, it's a capital B. I mean, don't be silly. They're all capital letters.
Juan asked you a question about the new Mandalorian.
Oh,
I answered it. Yeah, he said, "If you know, you know," and I know.
Oh.
There's a lot of Moan Cal action in the new episode of Mandalorian. I was like, "Oh, sweet. Hopefully, they make pictures of him so I can put it in my Ekbars, right?" This is me too.
What is Chris getting at? I don't know. I saw your message about.
We'll show it at the end.
Does it need to be built? And yeah, the answer was yes. Your hobby kit needs to be built. And then I saw a group photo of a bunch of stuff that I wasn't able to include.
Transformers.
Yes. So sorry, messages didn't get a chance to reply. Apologies.
So maybe it shouldn't be Damnation David. It should be like Damnation Justin.
Whatever. I'm a busy man. I had to compile all these photos.
So this one was mine too. I love Dragon Ball. It's my favorite anime. Special place in my heart. Blah 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 blah. It's got Vegeta and my favorite form of Goku, also Vegeta. And this is just a real simple picture. It's wing collectors. Sometimes simple is good. I love the pictures with all the explosions and the craziness and all the action and stuff like that. But sometimes you can just capture like a moment, and it's just simple, elegant, and beautiful. And while some may look at it and be like, "Well, that's not very flashy," like I think that's by its purpose. It's meant to be something that's just simple, and you can just enjoy the elegance of it. So for that reason, I chose it.
Simple and striking.
I wasn't checking hashtags.
They really hung it right in front of the moon.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
There was a blue moon, or what I like to think is this is the blue moon from the Smurfs movie, the live-action Smurf movie with Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Diamond.
With Neil Patrick Harris, and he just freeze framed it and put him in front of that. So this is a Dragon Ball Smurfs crossover.
Oh man.
In my head canon.
You're gonna get in trouble for that.
Probably, but when am I not in trouble?
All right, so for that one, that is Wayne Collectors.
I love it.
Oh, look at that. Dave running a ringer.
I did. One of the cool things that AJ started doing with a lot of our smaller like Mega House figures and stuff like that, especially the cats, like the Naruto cats and the One Piece cats, is when we go to these cities, because we go to several cities in the U.S. We go to like 9 or 10 different cities, and they all have distinct landmarks and skylines. Was just to kind of take them around and show them off in the city, like having a little like day. So this was like a Seattle day for good old Anya. And so she went to the Space Needle, and she went to Pike's Market, went a couple places. But what did I
Pike's
say?
Place.
Is it not a market?
It is.
But is it called Pike's Place?
I don't live there, so I wouldn't know.
Would I just be murdered in Seattle? So Pike's Place.
Seattle's disappointed right now.
Sorry. I spent a lovely week getting sick in your city. I apologize. It's Pike's Place. I've been there.
And probably say Pike's Market.
I think it sounds like public market. Eh?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what it is.
it
It's
does.
got that big sign.
That's the postcard.
That's where it's. Sorry. Pike's Place, public market.
Crossover.
And so she had a great time, and I thought this was a very striking photo. And Space Needle. The Space Needle is, of course, the iconic thing in the Seattle skyline. So
I'm called the Sky Needle now.
It's got the glass floor there, so
Terrifying.
you go up to the top, you can look down.
I took a picture saying that I did it, and then I instantly had a panic attack and moved back onto the carpet.
You know what would be cool is if it had like this awesome
Don't say it.
LCD screen type thing to our it started cracking as you were walking on it.
No.
I am out of there.
So I hate being on tall buildings. My wife loves being on tall buildings. It makes for fun vacations. And so
There's that place that's like it tilts a little bit just so you can get a good look. I'm like,
so that's in Chicago.
oh yeah, that's a no-goes for me.
So yeah, it's at the Willits Tower, which used to be the Sears Tower. And so they have two experiences. One is they have balconies, and they're completely transparent balconies. And so you literally step out into the balcony, and it's just clear beneath you for 100 or so odd floors.
Yeah, no.
So you don't like tall buildings, but what about the Grand Canyon? You're already on the ground, but you have that glass walkway that you can go onto that.
So I'm fine because I'm on the ground. But the walkway is different.
Okay.
So my fear isn't the height above sea level. My fear is the difference between me and the ground.
I was trying to find.
Oh yeah, that's what it is for me.
There is no.
If I fall splat, nope. I think about it. I don't want to be here.
Right. I was thinking at the beginning of cliffhanger when the carabiner breaks and she falls, the poor girl falls to her death, and how long would that be, and what would go through your brain as you're falling, aside from oh my god I'm gonna die or whatever. But I mean, is the whole light flashing before your eyes happening? How long is that journey from where she broke to fall? Oh my god, I was just stressed about thinking about it. But.
Is it so long that you have to take a breath and you scream?
Right.
How many anime episodes is it?
Right. Are you just screaming and you're like, I thought I would have hit the ground by now.
You're like, I got stuff to do.
The trick is to jump at the last second before you hit the ground.
That is the trick. It's been known to. It's 100% effective.
That works in elevators too, by the way.
Yes, it does.
But that's it.
Fun question.
Someone said, "Where's the Digimon photos?"
No one submitted any. I would have picked it.
Yeah.
Wait, are we talking about bologna or balcony?
Both.
But little column A, little column B, or pork roll and whatever new word for balcony is.
I have a Digimon one.
And then make sure to go to the Diamond Chris Productions on Twitter, and you can see his picture that he's talking about. He got a lot of cool stuff, and
Whoa,
I am both
you're one of my
jealous.
favorite guys.
Yeah.
I can't see it.
Hold please.
I can.
It's not on the screen. People can't see it.
Hold please.
People are getting anxious.
Hold please.
I'll take a random Digimon photo next time. Gotcha. Thanks, Karn.
Oh,
At least you're
dude,
looking-
Karn's gonna take one?
This Karn's looking
Heck
out
yeah.
for us.
All right. So there's this one.
Yeah.
Hey, you took that one.
Yeah.
And I like it because it's outside.
Mm-hmm.
It's maybe Kabuterimon. So
And
good.
it's It's raining. So
Leaf.
it's this little umbrella.
It's funny because like I think the U.S. dub originally, he's got like this little gritty voice. I can only imagine Leaf.
Justin brought out the mirror. It's Jersey. Used to be Thursday, now it's Jersey. Definitely not stolen from the advertisements for the Jersey Shore.
Whoa,
That's great.
I like that.
Playing a little orange tree.
Are those the oranges that you throw away? That you said you throw away?
Yeah. But yeah, it was just moving around.
Love it.
Like,
Bug Digimon, no notes, flawless, 10 to 10.
Yeah, it doesn't show a date. It says like 152 weeks ago. But COVID, we just went to like shelter in place, and I was bored, and I just grabbed a toy off my shelf.
Yeah, because you got these in C2E2 that
Yeah,
February.
Exactly. I was like, oh my god, dude, I got these Digimon
I'm
robots.
gonna talk about Digimon
transform.
robots.
What I really like about it is that this is they're really the transformation ones. So like that orange, like if you think about the size of an orange and that figure, they're almost like 1-to-1 at this point. So you don't see it from this photo, but in my head, I know that those two are literally about the same size.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin about 3 of them, and I'm like, oh, you like Digimon? He's like, never seen it. And it's like, he's like, I don't know, they just like cool figures. And then the next words out of his mouth were, I'm starving. Do you want to go get food? And I said, that's fantastic. I'm also starving. Let's go right now. Hang on a sec. I want to just see what this looks like. Let me transform it real quick. 1 hour later.
Dude, they are hard, and he's good at this stuff. Even he knows the stress that is involved with those.
Yeah, there's like sometimes like a little rotation here. Like,
Yeah.
where does this rotation go?
I can hear both Justin and my stomach's growling from hunger.
Oh man, I was getting frustrated. Yeah, that took a hot minute.
I'm
I
like,
apologize.
let's go eat.
But once I start something, I can't stop.
You shouldn't have started it.
I know. I apologize, but it was cool. I had to be able to talk about it.
That's why we don't share rooms anymore. That's why we all get our own place now.
Yeah, because of that incident.
Because of that.
The Digimon.
Well, that was good. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Lots of comments on your thing. Yeah, I got 10 out of 10. Everyone likes the Leaf. 100 out of 10.
Yeah.
AJ equals the king. AJ teaches
tutorials.
Yeah, teach us your ways.
Posing tutorial. If you get an Ichibancho, they're already like
I
that.
know, they're already posed.
You can be our chief posing officer,
There you
our
go.
CPO.
I like it.
That's
Do it.
intense.
Put on
Putting a
business
badge
card.
on that.
I bet there's someone like I remember there was a long time ago. Like I wanted to make some like weird title about Gundam or something like that, and it was actually a title in Bandai, like it was like a chief building officer or something like that. It's not Kawaguchi-san, it's someone else. And yeah, I think there's a lot of titles like that. So I don't know if you could be the chief posing officer. You might have to be like the,
I'll find that
the
person.
SVP opposing, like senior vice president
No,
opposing.
we'll have a challenge off.
Assistant to the chief officer.
Yeah, assistant to the poser general. Oh, wait, poser general.
Is it biggest poser?
Oh,
that's a good one.
that's Mike.
Hey, Bugs to them. That's cool. Like, all of them too. They do a little.
Yeah, AJ's basically said, work smarter, not harder.
Yeah. And Dave and I both suck at
This is behind the camera right here. Right here,
Yeah.
behind the camera.
Like, it's been documented that we suck at posts.
Mm-hmm. We're not allowed near the display cases.
Yeah. Show us behind camera.
That's me right here.
Yeah.
He's right there.
I am camera.
There are 4 walls. You're seeing, well, right here you see 2 of them.
2 of them.
And then
There's
Justin's
3.
got 1, and then 3.
And then there's a 4 that's a black
The fourth
wall.
one.
And I
Is
promise you
literally
the
where
4th
we
wall will
read
not
your guys'
exist you.
Yeah.
I did it once. Should have seen the terror in Mike's face when I started taking a camera and turning it around. It was almost worth it.
No.
Bro, Gasatsu's watching this too. I gotta pick one of his next time.
Oh, nice.
He's also got Kamen Rider one.
Also, yeah, I actually subscribed to your YouTube channel. Awesome job. Rokusatsu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to pick one of his next
I
time.
think
Show us the door.
I'll show you the door.
You know what? You're not supposed to see the door. Yeah, did it once.
That one's not live.
There we go.
I mean, it will be.
We'll do it live.
Hang on. Oh, we got the man.
It's blurry. Can you fix the blurriness?
I'm gonna fix the blurry, but it's on a
can't.
it's
It
on
actually
a
doesn't work.
it's on a fixed lens.
Hmm.
AJ, prove the door. Open it.
Don't work. We're trapped. We're trapped.
It does work.
Oh my
It's a trap.
There.
It's like
Everyone
it's-
happy?
It's also, no, they didn't see that wall either.
You want to see all the walls
There's
now?
4 walls, and then we've shown them 3.
All right.
Do it. It's
Again,
an amazing black wall.
this one's on a fixed lens, so it's going to be a problem.
There's that back wall.
It's really hard to see what's going on, Dave.
You can just show back the TV. It's got a
Yeah,
wall
just
on there.
put up the TV.
Eh?
There's a TV. There's a camera.
Sorry, this camera's not gonna do
This is the
it.
same
yeah.
angle with
It's a
the
bad
straight
lens.
on
Yeah,
at
it's-
night.
Or not a bad lens.
It's
but-
meant for close-ups.
So we got the one cam,
Ooh.
one over there that shows what the camera sees, and we got the one over here
That's what we see.
that sees
Floor.
what we see. But like I said, sorry, we
Whoa,
got
look
a.
at that.
Some Doctor Strange stuff going on.
It's a multiverse.
It's like whoa.
That's crazy.
I used to do that
There
all
you
the time
go.
when
You
I
guys
worked at
happy?
Best Buy.
What's up, y'all? Good
What is
stream.
going
That's
on?
stressing me out.
Show us the new. Oh yeah, I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Mm.
Nice one, bug to men.
Still no shots of everyone together.
Give them a
Coincidence?
follow
Yeah.
too.
Yes. Give everyone a follow. Everyone follow each other.
Yeah,
Just
go through each other. Just follow each other.
Yeah. I'm a big proponent of
Caleb's right. There's still no shots of everyone all together.
Yeah.
Coincidence?
that. Oh man,
We're not in the same room, right?
we are. It's not a big room.
Is that me
Should've
again?
talked from
Yeah.
like this.
Now you
Double,
can see
triple mics.
Oh my gosh.
Hang
my
on,
messy
blurry.
little desk over here.
Our studio's like the.
Hold on, let me make you unblurry. Make you a little lighten you up a bit. Still a little blurry. There we go.
Now you can see that I see
Oh, man.
there's a camera there.
Like that?
There's a camera there. There's a camera there. There's
We need like a little
TVs.
plant in front of it.
You like that? That's some sweet like BTS stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? I'm a filmmaker.
One of them is Batman.
Can we do it to where like this guy's sneaking a peek?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
We don't hide the valuables, Chris. They're just all over the place.
What if we do something like this where like a guy watching?
It's like right there the whole
You
time.
gotta go closer.
You gotta bring it
Yeah, put 'em on the-
closer to me.
Yeah. I don't want to be in it.
You're just all
Yeah,
watching
that's
this happen
over.
live right now.
We're just having fun.
This is how much
If you
we
wonder what we do at Bandai
Yeah,
all
this is all we
day,
do all day.
I think you're on the wrong side.
Yeah.
I don't think what you're trying to do is working out.
It's not working. Yeah.
VH1 behind the magic.
Oh, that's me too.
It went away. Hold, please.
There you
I don't know what's going on.
There's a creeper watching him like.
And then Mike goes into focus. He doesn't know what's happening. He looks up. He's like, "What is that? Oh my god!"
Anyways.
Does your shirt say fear too?
All right.
Yeah, fear. Just leave it on the.
I have an extended board
Fear.
meeting in 3
Just
minutes.
fear.
Are we done?
You're done.
All right, everybody. Thank you so
Remember-
much for joining the
Plug Premium
Bandai.
Bandai again.
The what?
Plug Premium Bandai.
Justin's gonna plug Premium Bandai for you real quick. AJ,
All right.
Pre Bandai, tell us about
Premium
these.
Bandai US. You can get all 4 of the Ichiban shows of My Hero Academia villains with free shipping. So head on over to P Bandai to get yours today.
We had a camera that was looking at them, but
Now it's my camera now. No.
Hang in.
Not again. Ha.
Hold, please.
There they are.
Look at this detail.
I know they're fuzzy. There we go.
There we go.
Justin asked why he's got hands like that.
Yeah.
He's even holding his own hand.
Pretty rad. I'm impressed. Free shipping.
Yeah, those guys are
Premium
cool.
Bandai. Make it happen.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we don't want you to be late to your meeting. We don't. It's probably your meeting anyway. So, good man.
Well, thank you guys for joining another Bandai Hangout. Had a lot of fun. We'll definitely be doing this more regularly. Probably not dedicating a whole show to it, but every episode show a couple off. So make sure that you tag us at Bandai Collect across all our social platforms. AJ looks like he has something to say though.
It's a Kamen Rider figure on P Bandai that also will go up available within tonight or tomorrow.
Tonight or tomorrow.
Well, it says like 12 a.m., 3 a.m.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah.
you know.
So you stay up tonight to cross it over to tomorrow.
Yeah.
Did you kick the camera, Justin, when you were moving shit, or did I kick the camera?
I didn't.
I think you
We
might
should
have.
send them that.
You might have bumped. I don't know. It's a little
'Cause that was like
wacky.
wonky at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That might have been. Might have been me.
It's been chaos this whole
I'll take
stream.
the blame.
This is just chaos. This is
No,
how
right.
it is. So.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. Follow at Bandai Collect. Great weekend. Don't back in a spot. Stay dry, and we'll see you next week. Well, bye.
Bye.
Stay